Danny Smith, and somebody's observer report isn't journalism if you're just guessing. Hey, K100 crew, regarding the recent rather pleasing plethora of mishaps and journalistic blunders of Dave Meltzer, I consider to be professional wrestling's version of the walking dementia diagnosis is Joe Biden. He's been exposed lately to the fact that he has no context inside WWE, that when he's doing his news reporting, it's not news in the terms that he gets a scoop, and goes in front of the world with the factual distribution of information. This poor old senile just sit on the couch, mumble his opinions while the conversation be guided by Avalon. Not sure why this is surprising to some, consider is exactly what their media outlet is called, which is the Wrestling Observer. That implied what we're getting into is a personal observation to the wrestling business. I believe this is why Meltzer gets the heat he does and why real journalists get upset when he's referred to as a wrestling journalist. Anyway, did it catch your guys' attention that the Young Bucks changed the name of their off-the-top rope pile driver finishing from the Meltzer driver to the Tony Khan driver and the TK driver? I thought that was relevant and humorous, considering these guys have been fixating each other, probably literally, since before the inception of AEW. Do you guys think this may have been an indirect shot by the Young Bucks in an attempt to distance themselves from a steep cognitive malfunctioning Dave Meltzer? Thanks, fellas. P.S. I hope Mikowski falls face first down a flight of concrete stairs. Ouch. Is this Danny Smith guy from the Russo brand?
I've never heard his name before.
Yeah, it's probably from the Russo brand. They're just like, this sounds like a guy just wanted to cut a promo on Meltzer. Okay, because look how long this is, and he's using all these big words and trying to, I don't. This is just a Meltzer hater. I'm not even going to really comment on that.
I think there's a the irritable internet wrestling fans hold Dave to a standard that's impossible. That's what I think.
Well, the funny thing is, I just like the category specifically call out some of the things he says.
Right.
Like, I'm not just people like these people that just like hate Dave like that much. I'm like, you could probably use your mental resources in another direction.
And there's the problem is there's just a lot of hating in the wrestling, biosphere, because like the guy was saying, oh, these people hate Konnan because he thought Sky Kid was a guy or girl or whatever.
Starlight Kid.
Yeah. Okay. That really pissed you off that much, right. And so, yeah, I made a mistake. I wasn't sure. I don't follow Japanese wrestling anymore, especially not women's or whatever the that is. Is there something wrong with that? I think I have to consume enough. I got to write my own shows. I only have enough time for so much. But it says here that the guy says that real journalists get mad when they call him a wrestling journalist. I'd like to know what real journalists are those. And I think that I don't know what blunders or mistakes he's made, but I know some have been brought up on the show. But I don't think that Meltzer, who thrives on credibility, thinks that spewing misinformation is going to help his cause when he's supposed to be the expert. And the other thing, it says that, he doesn't have any contacts inside of WWE. Bro, he's got contacts everywhere. He's the original contact guy. And on top of that, you can imagine all the wrestlers that want to get in good with him, which doesn't work because he doesn't. As far as I've known him, with the exception as we've seen with AEW recently, where he does look like he does pick favorites. Just because you talk to me ain't going to give you a 5-star match. So I'm sure a lot of wrestlers are talking him. A lot of people are his sources. So I would say that is incorrect that he has no connections in WWE.
His WWE reporting definitely isn't as up to par as it is of the AEW stuff.
Well, yeah,
he's a lot more invested in AEW reporting than WWE reporting. And Konnan, you gotta know that a lot of people there probably do not want to talk to the guy. He's just kind of he's kind of been negative on the past 4 years specifically. He's been kind of like a pro AEW guy. So I would question.
He has been, but he also puts over what's good in WWE.
No, but I'm talking about sourcing, like stories.
Yeah,
I
think
people just don't want to talk to him anymore. That's what I'm wondering.
I think he loves New Japan, so he fits in with that mindset of AEW where they all love and revere New Japan.
You're missing the point. I'm talking about. I know what he likes and dislikes. My question is because he has been. Over the course of time, his sources that he may have had in WWE aren't really that willing to give him anything anymore. That's my question. Has he lost sources over time in WWE? Because it doesn't seem like he's been accurate that much on WWE stuff. And we actually
I
had
don't
a
follow him
situation
that
where,
closely to really be able to.
but bro, we actually had the situation where they fed him like with the CM Punk stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm wondering if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have, but that's my question. Is like, are his sources as strong in WWE as they probably used to be? And I would argue that probably not. That's all I'm saying, you know?
When that happened, DI, and he came out and said, no way, there's not going to be any Punk. He's not coming back. That we all pretty much said, like, that sounds like they're him to try to kill the surprise. Like, and so if I could see that, you know, with no experience, and you guys experienced in the business could see it too, Dave should have never even reported it. Because his should have went off. Like, I think disinformation.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones, and thank you for picking us. Boom.